Hello everybody, we're doing something a little different, at least as far as my channel is concerned. We're doing a educational video. Uh-oh. No, don't run. So, if you haven't been paying attention to the news lately, you probably have heard of New Horizons. Is this probe here that I have on the screen. This piece of software, by the way, is called Eyes on the Solar System. It's by NASA. You can go to eyes.nasa.gov. I'll put a link in the in the video description about to where you can go and use it. Works on Mac, Linux, Windows, whatever. It's written in Java, so works may be too strong of a word. Anyway, it's a free program where you can go and explore the various solar system objects and missions we have going on. But right now I'm interested in New Horizons. It is currently July 4th, 2015, and we have just about 10 days until its closest approach to Pluto. Pluto is the last unexplored large solar system object. It's not technically a planet, it's a dwarf planet. But, you know, Voyager's missed it, Pioneer's missed it, all those probes missed it. We've not really seen it too well. If you've ever seen a picture of one, and I'll try to put one in the video here of Pluto with like a ground-based or Hubble Space Telescope. It's not got a lot of definition to it. It's kind of pixely. We haven't really seen it too well. It's pretty small already, and I'll put this one up for comparison. New Horizons has returned us some very good pictures with its long-range. What's that called? LORRI instrument, the Long Range Reconnaissance Imager, which is basically kind of a small telephoto lens on a camera. Probably the best analogy fitted to it to take these pictures. These are these various instruments here. You can come in and take a look at those. You can compare size. We won't do that. But New Horizons is was launched in 2006 from Cape Canaveral, obviously. It has a RTG, which is a nuclear battery, basically. Curiosity has the same thing. The Voyager spacecraft has the same thing. When you get this far out, solar panels don't do a lot of good. It's not a lot of solar radiation out this far. It carries a bevy of instruments: Alice, Rex, SWAP, things for looking at radio and solar wind. We really haven't investigated much out this far yet, so this is all going to be new. And the reason why this is exciting is because this is probably one of the few things left that's truly going to be like no one's seen it before. No one's seen Pluto up close. So I've got the time and date sitting right at today. I'm going to speed things up a bit though, and we're just going to skip on to the 14th. So we can skip here and kind of simulate the flyby. This is Universal Time 12:01:22 or 12:01:12.2. Sorry, and that is a little bit about 12 hours before close pass. So we can set this to about 1 minute a second, maybe 10 minutes a second. Whoa. Slow down there, partner. I clicked that and it started moving. I have it paused right now. That's why. Anyway, but you can see that even at this, we're pretty close to closest approach here. And closest approach, by the way, for those counting, is going to be 12,500 kilometers from the planet, or 7,800 miles for those of you still using derpy measurement systems. Even though it's, a quote close approach, it's still not that close. We're not going to be grazing the atmosphere or landing or anything like that. It's going to be a flyby. This is definitely, this is a flyby mission too, meaning that once the probe passes the planet and heads out into space, that's it. This isn't going to be like Cassini or Galileo or any of those missions that orbited planets for a time period. This is going to be one and done. We've got one shot at this. So let's get cracking. Just a little bit of background information. The flight path for this was set back in 2009. They chose the final approach here, so I'm going to go for 1 minute a second just to get things moving. And the probe will actually be largely out of contact because during the flyby, because it's got a computer and programming on board to handle trajectory and space stuff, moving stuff better than we can here on Earth. It's about a 12 to 14 hour, I want to say about that time back and forth between the two, between us and it. So, you know, there's not a guy sitting in mission control with a joystick piloting this thing. It's handling it itself. So, and it's changing its orientation to give different instruments a different view here. So it's got to do it all its own. It's going to be out of contact. There will be one last transmission a few hours before close approach to give us one final picture of Pluto with the LORI instrument. After that, it's radio silent, so it can devote all of its time to... let's go up to 10 minutes a second here to get a little bit of gas. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. It's doing a dance. All right. So... Dragonhide along. Anyway... so it's going to use all of its instrumentation, all of its power, fill up its data banks. It's got, you know, some flash memory. It's not like a terabyte hard drive or something up there, but let's slow down here, to examine the planet and their mother planet, Pluto Charon system. I think there's going to do a little bit of instrumentation watching Nix too, but it's going to use all of its instrumentation, all of its computing power and everything to watch these planets and cut off talking to Earth, because that uses valuable resources, or it could be doing science, and we get one shot. We can't hose this up. So, you know, there's going to be one final picture sent back, and then radio silence until basically outside of, you know, I think once after 48 hour, you know, after the 48-hour radio silence period, there's going to be a "I'm okay, guys, really," back to Earth, but no crazy data. So we're going to go here and simulate the flyby. Hi, Pluto. Oh no. Uh-oh. So here we are. Yeah, we're pretty close here to the flyby time. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool to watch this, and even in software this is like really neat. So I'm gonna 10 seconds a second slow it down a little more so we get more of a view here. I'm gonna zoom out. Let's see. Yes, yep, that is it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this software, by the way. I use it when I teach astronomy class to show missions and things. So it's pretty good. It's kind of like a video game. It's written in a game engine actually, so pretty neat to check out. But yeah, so this is about the distance we're talking. You know, you're still pretty far away. I mean, that's pretty far away from Pluto, and this thing does not have enough gas to slow down, so it will fly by and then get the heck out of there. So after it passes by Pluto, let's come here. Let me get back in a good orientation there. All right, 1 minute a second. And man, it really flies by. It's going to pass through Pluto's shadow and do some measurements there. So we'll see, you know, pictures kind of like the backlit picture of Saturn from Cassini, from Pluto, of Pluto from New Horizons here. So we will see that. And after that, it will take all this data it's accumulated up, and it'll take the top 1%, kind of the most important, some of the coolest stuff that they really want, and send that back to Earth on July 20th. Which is, you know, 6 days after the flyby, after it passes through the shadow and everything. I'm trying to get it there. I don't think it's quite there yet, but yep. Say bye-bye to Pluto. This is it, guys. Smell you later. There you go. Smell you later. Anyway, this is after the flyby here. We're going to be passing through the shadow and off into the distant solar system Kuiper belt. Let's see, we're still on July 14th, so we're not even to the point here where we're talking about sending back data. But on July 20th, it's going to send back the top 1%, most interesting things, prettiest pictures, stuff that NASA's interested in, and send it back. If you think you've got slow data on your cell phone, you've got nothing to the edge of the solar system. It is going to take 18 months to get all the data back from New Horizons. We will not get the entire uncompressed data stream back until like November of 2016. There will be a new president by then if you're American. So that's something crazy to think about. But anyway, that's just kind of and then it'll go out into this. Yeah, that's just kind of an overview, and then it'll head out into the Kuiper Belt Oort cloud. There's talk of What's an Oort cloud? Oort cloud. There's talk of New Horizons investigating other objects out there, which would be kind of cool, kind of a twofer mission. But yeah. So again, look for this. You know, check out the NASA website. Check out various Universe Today and other various space blogs and stuff, and they'll probably be posting a lot of things coming up soon. Again, exciting times for planetary science. So, yeah, that's New Horizons. If you have any questions, feel free to post them below. I'll answer them best I can. Again, this has been a scarily educational video. Keep your keep up with this, and I will see you next time. Ooh, let's see what happens when we go really fast. Ooh, we're out.